Julia Rose, and I'm here tonight at the very exciting Los Angeles Jewish Film Festival. We're here at the Saban Theater in Beverly Hills, California. This is the kickoff to the event, and the film festival is going to last throughout the weekend. Are you a Beatles fan?
Sure. When I was 13, my mother's from Scotland, and her aunt brought these Beatle records home before anybody had them in the States. So I was like the coolest kid,
Did you study Jackie Mason, who does the perfect Ed Sullivan? Did you even try to do the impression?
No. It went,
You just did Jay?
No, it's an English show, so they just wanted a presenter, a TV presenter. Nobody in England knows who Ed Sullivan is, and nobody here under 40 knows who Ed Sullivan is. So.
I know who he is.
Yeah.
I played John Lennon.
Okay, so what do you and John Lennon have in common? How did you prepare for this role, and how are you different?
Very good question. I mean, I've always been told I resemble John Lennon, even since I was about probably 4 years old. So I guess I have certain facial features in common with John Lennon. Apart from that, a love of music, and then probably not much else. I idolize him, and I looked up to him. I was a big fan of his in particular, as well as the Beatles, and it was just a dream role for me, dream come true. I've been doing it professionally since I was about 8 years old, but this is definitely the biggest role I've been given the opportunity to do. I've got some other stuff coming out. I was just in a golf movie with my brother, and my brother and I are in Superman as well. So, but no, this is definitely by far the biggest opportunity I've been given, and again, like I said, I was a huge John Lennon fan. So definitely a dream.
Can you tell us a little bit about your future plans? Where do you hope that this takes you?
Well, I don't know. I guess my main hope is that when people watch the movie, they learn about Brian and his legacy. A lot of people obviously know about the Beatles and how amazing they were. But I was a Beatles fan and didn't know the extent of how Brian was really a huge part of making them and be as huge as they were, and Beatlemania being a thing, getting them to dress a certain way and bow at the same time, all of that stuff, and getting them on the Ed Sullivan show. And also just what Brian went through, Brian's struggles. So actually, I just hope that this movie does Brian's life justice.
Film festival is all about storytelling, and tonight, for example, we're going to hear the story about a Jewish man who was instrumental in the founding of the Beatles. And so it's not only a chance for us to come together as a community to watch a movie, which is a great thing, but it's also a chance for us to get to experience Jewish stories at a time when maybe it's uncomfortable or for some people to be Jewish. It shouldn't be. The best response to anti-Semitism is Jewish pride, and this is an expression of that, I would say. Fortunately, since October 7th, 2023, for the most part, I think that a lot of us feel that we really only have each other. And we know, though, there are allies outside, and they become all the more meaningful. Check in on your Jewish friends. See how they are. In many cases, they're not okay. Attend an event like this. Go to other events to express solidarity with the Jewish community and with Israel as well. These are important things that our non-Jewish friends and allies can do. And sadly, I think in many cases we feel that they've been absent.
Guns N' Moses is the story of a beloved small-town rabbi who becomes an unlikely gunfighter after his community is violently attacked, starring Mark Feuerstein, Neil McDonough, Dermot Mulroney, and Christopher Lloyd. And the movie opens in theaters across America on July 18th. The movie's about Jews under attack who fight back, and we could not have imagined how timely it would be when we set out to make it. It was the opening night film last year here at the LA Jewish Film Festival. That was the world premiere. And something that we say all the time is never again. Well, if we're going to be serious about never again, we have to take responsibility for our own safety. And the threefold Jewish response to danger is that we pray to God for help, we attempt diplomacy, and we prepare for battle. And so if that means taking up arms, then we have to be prepared to do it.
also a movie that challenges and smashes Jewish stereotypes that we keep seeing in the media. The Jewish men in this movie are not nerdy, whiny, and complainers. The Jewish men are not overbearing, annoying, and unattractive. They're all strong, they're tough, and it's going to be a more positive view of Jews in American culture.
Particularly the Christians and conservatives across America who support Israel. That's why America is such a good friend to Israel. And our movie speaks very much to communities across America, especially the faith community, that understands that right now is a time to stand together, to stand up against hate, to stand against anti-Semitism. It's the only kind of racism that is tolerated in America today. And thank God we have such good friends across America who stand with us. And if you want to see movies like Guns N' Moses, high quality, taut thrillers that also speak to the shared values that we have, come out, support the movie with your feet on July 18th when it opens across America, AMC, Regal, Edwards. You got to come out and make the movie successful.
Show the world that people are ready for strong, tough Jews who fight back and stand up for their community.